I don't know where to go next.
Where we just talked about Jake.
Don't be scared of them office hours.
What's up with
I say we go to
Improper?
office hours, honestly.
What time is it?
Oh, wait. Improper.
Improper. Let's
Improper,
just
improv.
we should probably just at least get that out the way.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Never mind. Let's do improper improv, yes. Because then we also got to go to Flip is up out of here soon.
Yes. Because we mentioned that earlier.
We did,
and then we'll be out of here.
Yeah. All right.
So
Improper Improv season 2, episode 2.
I thought so when he dropped the first one, right? It came out. It was a bunch of different opinions on it. Most were this is bad. This is immature. Flip, you too old for this.
And when Joe said he didn't like it, I feel like that galvanized a lot of other people to be like, yeah, that shit is trash because he said it's trash.
Exactly, which is another weird thing. I don't know why Joe does that. I don't know if he takes the angle of this is the publicity that Flip needs or this is what Flip is used to, so fuck it. Like he's not used to like, good shit. But
you don't know how to get treated nice.
It was just bad reviews. I didn't like this second episode for what I watched. I thought it was very like he's trying to be too polished. It felt very tame
for sure. But you also got to sympathize with the fact that like his first episode didn't get the reaction that he wanted. So it's like for him to do that again, he'd either have to be a genius or crazy.
You want to know why I feel Flip's problem is? For him to be like, 45, how old is Flip?
45. I already knew what you was about to go.
Nah, he's 36.
36. Yeah.
This nigga.
But
I'm pretty sure he's like 36 or something.
That beard is 45.
Yeah, he's definitely aging fast. Joe, whatever Joe's doing to him is aging him.
In 3 years, AJ's beard is not going to look like that.
Yeah.
I promise you. AJ's beard in 3 years is not going to look like that. 2
more decades.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah. It's just the top hair.
37.
And can you go to that young Flip picture again and just leave it? Just have it.
Yeah.
Just for more rap.
The commercial Flip.
Yeah, when he was selling texturizers.
For him to be, this is perfect. Please leave this somewhere.
Please leave it. Just zoom in and leave it.
Texturizer Flip is fucking hilarious.
For him to be 36.
You see the spikes in his hair.
The nigga look like
his hair texture is kind of similar to yours, Groove. What's up with that?
He might be Cambodian as well. Yeah.
He might be other. But I just thought it was, for him to be this old, right? I don't even want to say old, but for him to be 36, the nigga doesn't seem like he knows what he wants. Like he does seem, he can never really sit on what he wants in terms of
especially in terms of this show.
It seems like with anything.
Does it seem like Flip trusts his own guidance?
Flip trusts other people's opinions too much,
and I think
as an entertainer, or whatever he calls himself, you can't do. It's a fine line. Yeah, it's a fine line between listening to the comment section,
I agree with that.
And actually respecting what they have to say
and creating from that pocket that you're actually in.
Because just because, look, nobody knows what they want. Nobody, like in terms of like in life. As a viewer,
Gandhi knew what he wanted.
Well, no, Gandhi tempted himself.
Yeah, Gandhi tempted.
Gandhi was scared of what he wanted.
Yeah,
he was scared. He was afraid of his desires.
So he slept in the bed with it.
I need 13. Gandhi was a freak.
Yeah,
but yeah, like you're saying, I think Flip trusts other people's judgment of his work more than he trusts his own, and to where it's like now you're performing for us.
You're right.
Which doesn't bring us any value because as the viewer, we don't know what we want. We just know we want to be entertained. Yes. And there's a difference.
It's supposed to be an illusion that you're performing for the viewer.
And with Flip's show, it's literally supposed to be comedy. Like, it's supposed to feel like you didn't rehearse these jokes again and again and again.
You're right.
Are you getting that impression?
No. Well, that's the thing.
That's why you say it.
Well, what was your question?
Are you getting the impression that like
they rehearse these?
You can
supposed
tell
to be on the fly jokes.
You can tell that Flip right before he was like, Shammy, I'm gonna have an ISO at 7:02 on the dot. Don't say nothing. I'm gonna just do my thing. And is that orchestrated?
So put it like this, right? Like, if anybody listening has heard of Frank Zappa, he's a composer, right? And his ideology with like music is every time he performs, he doesn't know what he's gonna do. he knows the notes, he knows when he has to end, but like in between then he's just kind of playing. And that's that's the angle he takes every show.
And that's what I feel
like
He's freestyling.
it's not a freestyle.
It's not freestyling.
Well,
it's trusting what you
freestyle.
have. Because even on that note, Louis C.K., like, he would write a real good joke. It would work. And then he would fuck himself up. Like, he would put his best joke at the beginning of the set. So his last joke, he has to squeeze out extra funny on the spot just so he can feel like he can follow it. Or like he'll fuck around and like put the punchline in a different part of the shit. It's all to just like challenge that illusion.
When you know like where you're going, it doesn't matter which route you take. But I feel like sometimes these last few episodes, last two, he doesn't know his destination. So it's hard to improv. Like improv is like whimsical and like random, but you need a focus.
I don't know if this show should have a destination.
Where are you going with
Yeah,
this?
I don't know where.
Well, I don't mind the direction there.
I'm just trying to figure out where we're going with it.
We're trying to figure it out. We're getting to the bottom of this because
we're literally just giving opinions on the artistic expression of what Flip is trying to do, which is why the viewers aren't really connecting to it. Because I haven't heard any good or bad thing as far as this episode 2, which is worse than the full bad.
I've heard bad.
In my opinion.
And it feels like the theme of episode 2 is don't be episode 1.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is you're getting in the way of the process when that's your approach.
That's true.
Don't be episode. Well, okay, what do we do now?
Everything.
Yeah, that was. It felt like Fast and Furious 3.
You want to know? So like
trash
or 4 when they were trying to make up for the mistakes of 3.
Trasher.
Yeah.
It's almost like Flip doesn't have the confidence in himself to really do this.
And
that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. He doesn't have the confidence.
If you want to go like conspiracy theory angle, I think Joe Budden might be whispering in his ear off camera, like, "Hey, you sure you got it?
Yeah,
you think you got what it takes to really make this shit happen?" He's like, "Yeah, Joe, yeah." And then like he goes in his room, he's like,
"Because I don't know if the back and forths between them, which we're going to get into about." Hey, well, Flip, you say you want to be a bird, be a falcon. Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's hard to be grounded when you're a falcon. Shout out to Rock Marciano, that's a bar. But it's almost like Joe is ushering to just let Flip go.
I don't like the set.
I think the set is inconsequential to what the fuck is going on.
It doesn't even matter.
I don't think the set even matters.
I don't like the set.
It doesn't matter though.
I think the set is perfect.
I hate the set actually.
Yeah, I don't think it should matter.
Look, the set
matters to me. It really does. I don't like looking at it.
Let's go to the set again.
I don't like looking at it.
What is so wrong with it?
I don't like looking at it.
I feel like the fact that you don't even know the reference to make you enjoy it more.
You don't know the reference and you don't know.
That's why I'm having a hard time enjoying it.
One Piece is one of the most
trash animes era.
I mean, I would agree, but it still has over 1,000 episodes.
It does.
A lot of people love it. And it's not the worst.
Yeah.
It's just a little overrated.
I just heard it's a lot of filler, but
I don't like the set.
When you think about like what the idea of Improper Improv is, this is the perfect set because it's like, why the fuck are they here?
I think it's a One Piece set though.
No, the thing do you know what One Piece is about?
I don't care what it's about. You are in a cartoon. This is crazy to me.
Nigga, we're in a college dorm right now.
Yeah, it fits the theme.
We don't teach niggas nothing.
This Improper Improv doesn't start when we talk about anime for 2 hours.
You have not watched One Piece to know like the underlying synopsis of the story.
As a casual non-anime nigga, it bothers me.
What One Piece represents is a man who's finding his story in the sea. He's looking out and just wandering. He's a wanderer. And it kind of represents what improv is.
Sounds about right.
Just a little bit.
I don't like it. I just don't like it.
AJ, nigga.
That's all. I'm just.
You're not cool.
What would be better?
I'm not gonna lie. Go to the very beginning of this episode.
Yeah.
And there's a timestamp in there whenever we get to it, but
the disclaimer message, the disclaimer room. I like this room. It looked like the front of it looked like that Pusha T album cover.
And this is another
Whitney
thing,
Houston
right?
bathroom.
So it's been done.
There's certain parts.
I like it. I like it.
I like this opening too, and I wish he would have played with it more.
Right, me too. I wish it was more scripted. And that's the thing.
Like,
I wish this was more
Queenzflip.
I only watched 20 minutes.
What he wants to do, he's not. I don't think he's capable of doing because you have to write. Like Flip needs to start writing.
He's trying to freestyle too much on Joe Budden Network. You wasting my money.
And you can
here,
freestyle when you're really that good.
I think he just needs.
So he's not that good then.
Yeah,
It's not
He's
about
not good
being.
enough
It's
to
about
be
the
able to do
confidence.
that.
Because Flip has moments where it's like, oh shit. Okay, I mean, this Flip is just doing Flip shit.
I think it's part of the
I think
audience
with-
thing too, though. The audience, like, we were seeing it for the first time last time, and we didn't really even know what we were looking at. You know what I'm saying? So, like, now that we've seen what we were looking at, it's hard to recreate that kind of lightning in a bottle first time.
And
experience.
Flip, my fault, dog. But Flip hasn't tried to like. I feel like he's never tried to like grab an audience. He's just tried to get what he can, but he's never tried to really like force feed his audience the way he needs it to like,
manipulate
I
them.
forgot what video
No,
I was
I get what
watching.
you're saying.
I think Point and
though.
Shoot was talking about somebody and
Probably
in
the
regards
no jumper
to
world.
somebody engineering their comments, like how we do. Comment down below your office hours, like how we can do that and people will actually do it. Flip hasn't tried to, grow an audience, grow a community. So it's hard to find his people.
And I think the title is fucking it up. I think calling it improv is giving him the wrong idea to the approach because they're not doing improv.
Yeah.
They're really riffing, which is a completely like, it's tomato, but like they're riffing for real, which is completely different. That's just like we're talking and we're gonna figure it out.
That's literally
we're about to find it, just literally off the strength of our verbal skills.
That's the whole LOI pre-show. If we just wanted to do that live.
That's what the pre-show is.
It's just us talking.
Improv is when you kind of like, it's like
I think it
the
is
next
improv.
person is taking it up a notch. You know what I mean?
But they come in with a scenario or what they're doing, and they're like improvise.
And you
want to
also know he has like improv. It's so much that goes in improv because what Flip is trying to do is comedic like theater. And you need people around you that can. Shamey is cool. How do y'all feel about Shame?
Nobody want to watch that shit
I
every week.
think that nigga is funny, but
He's
there's a
funny in
but.
doses. Like when I come to Thanksgiving, this is my crazy uncle, but I don't have to see this nigga all year.
He doesn't always.
Like,
have
I don't
want
to check in every week with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like he's a necessary person on the team.
They definitely shouldn't leave him off of Bad and Bougie.
I like this room.
Let's just play.
I'll play from here. I got you.
Can't put it on the screen,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
We
no
can't.
button shit.
Fuck ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a screenshot of a screen. Grab
We can
it.
listen to it, huh?
Yeah.
Let the people come in a little bit.
I wish he would have just started though.
Like the chaos room.
Not good.
This is kind of cool.
Yeah, I know you're gonna tell me. We got to do it our way. It's important.
We got to do it our way.
Hey, yo, producer, Big E. The people are coming in.
They coming in.
All right.
That's
Welcome to
Erickson.
Improper Improv. What is Improper Improv? It's a show where surprises are the norm, chaos is welcome, and freedom of speech reign. Though I have a show on this network, the network is not responsible for my beliefs or my disregards for societal norm. I'm here to stay true to myself, take full responsibility for anything that I do. So don't change the channel, hit the like button. Hit that like button, don't change the channel, and let's take a ride through my mind on Improper Improv Season 2. Let's get it. They gotta follow what I gotta do. They gotta follow me. Yeah, you can show everybody, I don't care. You can show everybody, I don't care.
Break the fourth wall, Flip.
Yeah, but it's not breaking the fourth wall, it's here. We here to do it better and we here to do it right. Welcome.
Can you pause?
Is
How do
Parker
you-
double agent?
How?
See, I love the intro.
Because I feel
I like that intro. I almost wish he would have
He
like
should have stayed
turned
in there
around.
long. Like a little
I
bit
wish
longer.
he would have ended it by turning around and swinging on some shit. Like,
But that's a
just
part of improv and acting.
putting
that-
another whole. I think that's a good intro for every show. He almost had it perfect.
No,
I wonder
it-
what's
it-
their break things budget. Because you can't put a whole.
I wish they were
everywhere.
clapping as he was walking in. It was like they didn't know what he was about to do. I didn't like that.
As improv.
It's part of improv. Like, it's so many things that could be fixed if everybody actually maybe took an improv class to know what the fuck improv is. Maybe that's what's missing. Like, they're just using the word
Improv.
and for random shit. When yeah,
What
that's
would y'all
what
rather
improv
watch
is.
2 hours of him in this room or that other room?
AJ, what is up with you
I'd
hating
rather
on
watch
anime?
2
nigga?
hours of Kill Tony before either of these rooms. So.
I'd kill myself before I do that shit.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
Well, with
You're
your dragon breath shells, nigga, that you just got.
Oh yeah.
Fuck out of here.
No, this is not it. I don't like this set.
Why?
Why? What kind of
Go back. Go back to the beginning.
Nigga, do you
woman
see our
thing.
blank wall?
Yeah, I don't know if we can be like set snobs right now.
We can't be
Hey,
set snobs.
Lauren,
And
that's perfect.
and
Where did
especially
we come
AJ,
from before,
because
like-
you don't understand the
Ooh,
idea
maybe we'll name the episode that.
of One
Set
Piece.
snobs. Or snob, because there's only one of them.
Okay.
We can't. Not until we get like at least 2 signs, because it's all kind of blank.
Yeah, it is.
It looks good.
It looks good.
But we're not flexing on niggas.
I didn't say we were.
Yeah, okay, just making sure.
You just giving your okay.
I just don't like it.
I just don't like that you don't like it. That's
It rubs me
what
the
it is.
wrong way, and I love this.
It seems like
I love this.
It seems like it's pissing you off, which
It
is
is a
different than
little
not
bit.
liking it.
I love this room.
And another thing,
I really like this room for him.
I feel like
I even like the fact that it looks like there's a flashlight shining on his face.
Yeah, like the
Why
chaos
is that
thing.
doing? Why is that?
That's hard.
I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that shit.
It makes sense.
I just don't like the other room, man. I don't.
and it's
Well, so
ironic,
you just
right?
watch the intros from now on.
Well, I started this episode and I made it to like 27 minutes, and then I just said I'm not watching the rest of this.
It's ironic because what
That's how it was
Flip
on the
is
first
trying to do, like improv, is really what 𝐿𝐶𝐸𝚃 is doing. Like what 𝐿𝐶𝐸𝚃 does is
Yes.
real
Yes.
improv.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
and it's the perfect type because he knows where he's
Drewski
going.
on could have been.
And a little kind of. Well, yeah. But Kai is really doing it.
It's the extreme level because Kai, like, we see that nigga sleep, dog.
No,
like
yeah,
he's
yeah.
waking up, and then we know what, like, it's a whole routine to the
Everything
next
about
day.
that is what improv is, and he's not even trying.
Yeah.
Flip is trying to do improv and just failing.
Yeah.
So it's a certain
Remember he popped up on Kai's stream and shit.
and Kai was like, all right, this thing.
Some old nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, Flip gets respect from me because I like it, but
Look,
I
can
just
you do an episode just in this room? I just want to see it one time.
why?
I think it'd be more views.
You'd be the only one that like it. What
I
is he
still
gonna
might not
do
like
in
the
there?
show. I
That
just
shit
like
might not
the-
be safe, AJ. Is that mold in the
I
ceiling?
like the fact that it doesn't look clean, safe. I like all that.
And
shit.
Flip is a control freak. He was talking about how I think he didn't like how
I'm not-
Ian had a lot of control or
Over the
something of
first
that
That
nature.
first episode.
But I felt like Ian having whatever control or just loose things to say,
Loose supervision.
loose supervision
EPing.
is perfect. You know what I mean?
I
Because
want
it's
them to-
certain
I
things that
want them to-
Flip being the captain, he shouldn't have to worry about. He shouldn't have to worry about the sales dropping when he needs him to. Like somebody has to do the behind the scenes work so that he can actually just focus on being
Yeah, but that's
the
nothing to do
improv.
with the show, though.
That has everything to do with the show.
No.
How?
Ian's taking care of the background, so all he has to do is make this show good. Ian's not contributing to the show, making it good.
You gotta understand, if Ian is focusing on like, all right, at this point in time, this bitch is gonna walk in with a pole, and then at this point in time, Flip doesn't have to worry about that. So it gives him
Oh,
the
that.
freedom in his head to kind of like just, whew, all I have to worry about is being in the moment.
He
But
needs to challenge himself more.
I'm
That's
not
what it
doubling
is.
back. Next week, I'm not doubling back to this episode. I'm not going to watch this.
Because
I'm not watching
I don't like the room, and they need.
You mean
to
you're not gonna
change
watch the
room.
next episode they have? You saying?
I'm not going to watch episode 2.
Oh,
I tried
yeah,
20
yeah.
minutes. I didn't like it. Whatever formula they had, people, environment, all that, I want the same energy from season 1 on season 2. That's what I want.
It was brand new
which
energy,
goes,
man. It's hard to capture.
it gets the
That's the-
exact
We went
idea
last
of
week,
what
last week we watched a
he-
random episode. Hilarious.
I don't like your
I didn't like
pretentiousness.
week
I don't
one
like
either.
your
Yeah,
pretentiousness.
it's like it's real like
it's real like white woman. Like
Yeah.
nigga, satisfy me.
Yep.
Give me
Entertain
exactly what
nigga.
you gave me the first time, or else.
Yes, I'm complaining to the manager.
What you gonna get your husband head of the country club?
So what you're saying
Like
is Flip
scared of
needs
that
Joe.
nigga?
Is that what you're saying? Because Joe was on the last couple,
That's what it sounded like.
a couple episodes in the seasons.
Maybe.
He was on most of them.
He might
All
not
of
need
them,
him, but he
almost.
might feel comfortable with him, which breeds the best performance.
Possibly.
How do you feel about everybody saying, Flip, what the fuck? We only care about you when you're talking to Joe. That shit.
I feel like that.
You felt, okay.
I mean, it
there we
doesn't
go.
Yeah, like I feel like that.
Okay, well
Yeah.
that says everything on why you like the first season.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's part of it for me too, because I didn't like the first episode. I didn't watch the first episode
Because the first season, it's
Of this
like
one.
it was real chaos. But when you're trying to do chaos, you're gonna fail because chaos is like it just happens.
Jackass 1 has like it's completely different from Jackass 4. Like eventually they knew when the ball punch was coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And their balls got stronger. So it didn't even hurt as much. And it's like now they acting, it's like, all right.
It's just different. So you gotta have a certain type of freedom.
He needs to challenge himself. This is what he needs to do. He can have a plan for the stunts, but he can't know when they're gonna happen.
Which is why
somebody else has to be there and programming it to where it's like, all right, we're feeding this nigga challenges.
And in my opinion,
wit your way out of this.
I thought exactly what are
wit
you
your way out of this.
Because you were handed this, then this happened. You get what I'm saying?
But
like the
you
story.
can't know that it's coming.
Which is why he like the first episode was perfect. He just wasn't prepared. Like Flip just wasn't. He wasn't on ball, which is good. Everybody has a bad game.
It's not a bad idea.
He didn't take
It's
it.
not a bad
He
idea.
didn't take it in stride like a nigga with confidence would. He was like, "Oh my god, I need to change what I will." I thought
like-
the first episode
He
was
let
perfect.
he let the
He had
get to him.
bad bitches, pigs, light disputes with homies. What more do you need?
It's like he should have laid out all 12 episode ideas. Like,
Yeah.
here's all the things that can happen. Do these whenever you want, but these are all the things that can happen. Episode 1, pick whatever you want, bring it my way.
Literally. And
know
another
what I'm saying?
thing, and that's true. And after that, he needs to get comfortable with the bomb. Because what he's doing is chaos. And that shit is not always
Gonna hit.
like there's some fireworks that you can buy, depending on where you get them from. You light the fuse, you expecting the big ass show, and then that shit just falls to the side and just fizzes out. That's kind of that's part of the course of what we're doing.
And that's why it's just like, are you an entertainer? Are you a comedian? Because regardless of whichever you choose, you have to have the ability, like you said, to just accept the bomb,
Accept
take a
the
sip
bomb.
of thought. You know what I mean? We've all taken a sip, like, that was stupid.
Not one of my finer moments.
You know what I mean? Like,
For
it
sure.
happens.
For sure.
You gotta
the
be
bomb.
comfortable with the bomb.
You
nigga.
gotta know how to take it in stride, which is why, like, Flip is talented, but he's never really been tested in actual battle
On
from
his
what
own.
I've seen. I've never seen a 2006 footage of him in the wild at Comedy Works in New York or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about
Somewhere.
actual stand-up doing jokes.
Or just anything.
It's the same amount of pressure though, because it's spontaneous. It has to happen right
He's
now.
been tested.
Did Flip get to this type of spotlight sooner than he should have? Like, was he good enough for this spotlight?
Yeah.
Yeah, now the nigga's 37,000 years old. Nigga, like what? He was gonna break in
I'm
his
saying
40s?
like this type of spotlight with his own show that's been like
Yeah, because he did it before he got there.
I mean, he
did it before he got there.
Isn't this bigger now though? Isn't this like a bigger spotlight now?
For sure.
Yeah, so this is a new spotlight, and it's not going the way he wants.
But he's been in this spotlight for a
This
long
is
time, being
season-
on the Joe Budden podcast for the last 2 years or whatever. So
this
it's
is
not-
on his
season two
own
of
knows
this
what I
spotlight.
mean. Like
Oh,
that boosted him up. Now he's got a bigger spotlight from that, and he's doing it on his own again. Did what he was doing on his own before, was that for a smaller group of people, a smaller niche group of people?
Yeah, because it
Can this-
wasn't. Yeah.
Can this be bigger than, can his ideas be big enough?
Yeah, and that's part of the reason, like, it
There's a question.
with something like this,
I don't know.
you can't
Possibly.
think
If
too
Kill Tony
much.
can make it, then he can make it too.
Well, I could agree with that.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
ideas are big enough.
What?
If Kill Tony can be one of the biggest YouTube shows in fucking history,
Yeah, I agree.
Improper Improv could be fucking
I
huge.
agree with that.
Good. You think they could travel and sell out Madison Square Garden
If Kill Tony can, hell
from
yeah.
scratch?
Yes, if Kill Tony can do it, anybody
Anybody
can
can
do
That's
it.
not true. When is it going to be our turn? When I'm waiting, nigga.
Me too. I'm
Yeah.
dying too. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
coming.
it's so easy. Why haven't we done it?
It's our fault. We have to take accountability.
It's just
So
time.
what are you going to get better at?
This is not the segment for this convo.
Nah, but this is chaos. This is chaos, and we have to let it unfold. What are you going to improve on?
This
When
is
are we
it.
selling out MSG?
This is improv.
It's easy as fuck to do. Why aren't we there?
I don't think it's easy as fuck to do.
You're a way better host than Tony Hinchcliffe.
I know that.
You are.
I know.
Where are we going with these talents?
And y'all are better talent. Y'all are better comics.
Yeah, true.
Well, hey,
We haven't
it's
applied
only
ourselves
funny
in
when
the
the sarcasm is
correct
your
way.
way.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't call me funny, nigga.
You know, well, we haven't applied ourselves the way we should have.
Flip
You got
is
too many
not
creases in your
going
Timbs.
to sell out Madison Square Garden with this. It's just not gonna happen.
You forgot
Tony
to say
did.
ever.
Kill Tony did.
And what's funny
That
is
shit sucks.
Flip
nigga.
is gonna try to take a business approach to
It
this.
sucks, don't it?
What?
Kill Tony.
No, we
What's up?
disagree.
Kill Tony.
We disagree with
No,
that statement.
it doesn't suck. It might not be your taste, but it doesn't suck.
It's trash though.
It's not trash. It's not trash. You have to no.
I have to think about the essence of comedy, right?
We're not rehashing this shit. Nah, it's not the essence of comedy, nigga. You're a fucking hater. once something isn't liked, it's just he's gonna find the reason for it to not be liked. And it's I admire your ability. You know what I mean? If only you could use that for shit that you love. But
I did use it for shit. I wish niggas would click on this shit. Man, I really love this show. I love this podcast. I love this person. Niggas ain't clicking on that shit.
on what?
On YouTube.
On Kill Tony?
No, you say you love something.
No, when you say you love someone with
you
the
talking
same
about-
level of
yeah,
passion,
yeah.
they don't give a fuck.
And see, that's your problem. You're just like Flip.
I gotta sandwich it.
You're just
I gotta,
no. It's not
I gotta
even
tell you who
sandwich.
I hate. Slide in the compliments in the middle, and then end it with some more hate.
Nah, man.
The sandwich method.
Or just tell the truth.
The sandwich method for hate. It is the truth.
Also works. You could just be like, "Hey, this is how I feel."
It is the truth.
add
It's
extra
just you're
tomatoes.
just saying all the negative truths back to back. It just sounds crazier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's more balanced in your brain, but when I'm just going to say all the bad shit right now.
Yeah.
You fucking hate
And
it.
explain later type shit.
Right? Yeah.
I feel like I
So
would
you gotta
feel-
let niggas like, huh? What he say? And then
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
If I lead with all the bad, I'm gonna forget whatever good was there.
I won't forget.
And then I'm just gonna be like, well, that's even worse, actually.
I typically go back and forth. Good,
Like the
bad,
balance.
good, bad, good.
But shit, I
You're
feel
just
like
a
we
shady
fixed the show.
character.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I
if
think we just fixed this
if
show.
Flip watches this, nigga, you just have to, in my opinion,
Talk right to him.
you have to let Ian do what he do. He has your best interests. I think Ian is a
Oh,
smart.
don't do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
No.
don't.
But continue giving him advice. Look right in that
I
camera.
think Ian is a smart guy, and why?
No. You. This is
No,
closing
no.
statements.
First, no. You cut me off during my statement, so I get to ask you why.
Okay, sure.
What was the question again?
Exactly.
Why
I
did
said
it-
I
why
said Ian has your best interest. Why? You disagreed.
Oh, I mean,
or was
I
that
don't-
just like a?
I don't think.
Okay, I know
that
what you mean.
should just say that because you don't know that. I'm not. I think Ian's a good guy.
I don't think Ian would try to make the show fail. Therefore, Ian has his best interest. If the show does good, Ian does good. It's
For sure.
all vertically integrated. You see, that's why I said that.
Yeah, but Ian gets paid more when the show does well off of his ideas.
I'm not saying-
which is different.
I'm not
than
saying-
the show just being good.
I'm not saying Ian has like a father's joy towards the shit. It's business, but it's still like Ian wants to see Flip in a good position. And Flip, in my opinion, there was nothing wrong with episode 1, but your unpreparedness, which is ironic because it's improv. You don't have to be prepared, but that's part of the problem. You just gotta, learn how to be in the moment. Play with the objects that you're handed.
Yeah, and to
No.
really fix your show, I think that you need to challenge yourself more. You need to test your comedic senses. You need to set traps for yourself. Have other people, I don't know if you wanted to be in, have somebody that knows what's going to happen. You should be the most clueless person in the room. And then build with that. And don't be scared to bomb.
It shouldn't be anybody on camera. I think it should be somebody off camera that is controlling and having the puppeteer. It shouldn't be Parks or
It
anybody
might-
on camera.
Fuck, shit, let Joe do it. Let Joe just be behind the scenes planning traps.
Joe don't want to come until he gets it right.
Yeah.
No, but
literally.
I'm not talking about him being on air. I'm talking about Joe's just
Just playing the chaos.
his cunning way of scheming to be like, let me see how I can what answer can I do to get this nigga off
I see
his
what
game
you're saying. Do creative direction behind it.
and challenge yourself.
But my advice is
And structure, man.
Get a new room because I
Like-
don't like the paint in the other one.
all improvs.
I would have
all
said it better. My instructions or my advice is include an anime segment in every episode at least once or get rid of that fucking set. I hate that. I hate it. I don't like it.
you.
Yeah, that's gonna fix
You don't
it.
watch anime. You don't. It's not.
A lot of us don't watch anime. You
A
know
lot
what?
of people
It's
watch
not
anime,
doing a good
nigga. A lot of people watch anime.
And there's a lot of niggas that don't. Duh.
AJ, that statement isn't
no,
true.
hold on.
Every nigga
Justin,
I know
Justin,
has watched
Don't
anime.
That
argue
statement
with
is
him.
true.
He
That's-
just said, duh. You lost, nigga.
Nigga, that statement is
AJ,
true
how
for
many
everybody.
niggas you know that don't watch anime?
Me? A couple people.
What kind of question is that? It is a little.
Yeah, that's weird.
How many
Bro.
niggas you know that don't watch anime?
Nigga, that
Think about
statement works for everything. A lot of people watch wrestling. A lot of people don't.
No,
a lot
it
of people
doesn't-
listen to country music. A lot of people don't.
I think
Anime-
that
where
statement
you're-
works for everything.
Anime
Jay-
is such like a culturally I don't even want to connect
Jay
it with
Nobles,
black.
you know the world does not watch anime. You know that, right?
AJ,
More
you
of
know the world watches anime,
Okay, now
right?
you're starting to sound a little bit.
That's
crazy.
like you have no idea. One Piece has over 1,000.
I think that's more of what you're
episodes.
saying.
talking
Do
to a
you
nigga who
realize
does not watch anime right now.
anime is an import from foreign countries?
Do you realize you're talking to a nigga that doesn't watch anime right now?
You have watched anime though.
I don't watch anime.
You have watched it.
Because I thought the anime that I did watch was the Avatar. Coming to find out, that's American made. It's not even anime.
It's not even anime.
It-
That's what I'm saying. I don't watch anime.
You have though, but you
technically
don't.
anime.
Yeah.
I don't
kinda-
watch anime.
Look,
Well, we get that.
but
But you're saying everybody watches anime. They
I
don't.
think what he's trying to
I've
say is that
yet-
more people
That doesn't
do
help the
than-
casual person.
Yeah,
the
every-
new fan base you think he's not good at obtaining. We're turned off by the set, nigga. We don't know what it means.
Don't speak for them.
Don't
You're
speak for
turned
them.
off by the set.
I was speaking
You're
for-
the casual.
Why does it look like Bikini Bottom and you're not talking about SpongeBob?
I think, well, because first of all,
nigga,
your
it's-
imagination sucks. That looks nothing like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
If anything, I would have guessed like Blackbeard.
your imagination sucks.
It's like nigga SpongeBob. How many pirate ships were in SpongeBob?
Take some mushrooms, nigga.
2. The one in the intro in the bottle.
Those look like Krusty Krab chairs. Skip over.
I mean, maybe saloon chairs, but it's not.
Krusty Krab.
How long we been talking about Flip?
Too long. 30 minutes. 32 minutes.
Yeah, let's
It's
get out of
necessary.
here. I will say it would have been cool if they made that ship like accessible to get in to where
Like, oh yeah.
to where Flip could just be talking and then
From the
somebody
ship or
could come
something?
up and it could be some antics. Like,
It'd be cool if we talked about One Piece at least during the podcast.
I don't.
why?
Why the fuck dedicate a whole set to it?
It doesn't matter. They're in a tropical.
He also does have he has a
least you-
fan base
AJ,
of his
at
own,
least you
and they
call
know
it
that
One
he likes
Piece.
that though.
AJ,
so
the
it's
only
like a
thing that's bothering you is the pirate ship. Because
Yeah.
if they was just in a beachy place, you
I
wouldn't
still
say
wouldn't
shit.
get. I still wouldn't get it.
But this is you're not
Yes,
his
you
core
would.
fan base either.
What don't
though.
you get about the
If he
beach?
started the show like shirt off, swim trunks,
Then that would make more
we in
sense.
paradise, yo,
It'd be hilarious. I would
and
like
that's
that.
what he just needs to do. What
Why
he
does this set not reflect the show on any level?
because he's not like prepared for improv.
The
Like
set has nothing to do with the show, actually. That's the craziest part to me. This set actually has nothing to do with Improper Improv. Absolutely nothing.
No, I think I can make a case for it.
Let me hear it.
Improv is the art of sailing.
yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay, let's go.
You're going with the wind. You're riding the current.
That's right.
You don't know the destination. Christopher Columbus thought he was in India.
That was one nigga.
actually,
The nigga that discovered America, well, to white people.
Right.
The
So you're
one
saying
nigga.
every
You're
captain.
one nigga. You're the only nigga I've heard that doesn't like the set, so you don't matter either.
So you're saying every nigga that every captain that jumped behind a boat was like, nigga, I don't know where we're going, but we're gonna improv this
well,
shit.
of
on
course,
At a
niggas
certain
had
point.
destinations, but I'm talking about just the art of sailing. That's what improv is. That's what the riff is.
and the funny thing is, like, it's literally like we said before. Flip has to be okay with the risk associated with what he's doing because just like before, but
preach, nigga.
millions of years ago, when all continents was connected, they had no fucking idea where they were walking to. It was just the stars and hope and faith.
It was a
But
call to adventure.
A lot of people perished, but the ones that made it fucking made it. You know what I'm saying?
And they got the booty.
The good part about this is that you can't die with this. You could just get embarrassed, which is okay. There's only one benefit, and that's making it eventually, inevitably.
See, the thing is, this is a personality thing. You're not associated with risk.
What?
You don't know what it's like to just go in and just see what happens, see if the magic occurs or not. You've always had you always had lyrics to fall back on, nigga. You go up on stage, you know what you're gonna say, you know what part of the beat you're gonna say it on.
You don't know if
This is
the
surfing.
mic will go out or the equipment will fuck up.
I knew you was gonna say
That
like
happens.
And then once the
More
mic goes out, everybody clap your hands, make the beat, and then you a cappella. You're a professional.
Yes.
So what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you saying it like it's the end of the world?
You're saying that doesn't happen. That's what you said first.
How many times has your mic went out on you on stage?
Ask Lauren how
few
many
times,
times.
nigga.
A white man.
I
Yeah.
asked you.
For me, a handful of times. White man,
Yeah.
40% of the time.
Yeah, man.
That
Yeah.
shit
Fucking-
is.
that shit's
yes,
crazy.
That shit is. That
shit's
nigga got
insane.
terrible luck with that
Yeah.
shit.
Yo,
that
I
shit
think
was
I've
insane.
seen Lauren have a mic issue.
that wasn't a problem. It was our show. Shout out to Lauren.
But he be having. It's always him that it gets fucked up
Yeah.
on. Though.
Yeah.
Like
But
that
didn't it
shit
happen at
is.
the show?
Nah, Lauren is just a
Something
good
did happen.
performer.
I feel like
Lauren-
Nigga, that should be happening
Should
to
be
him while he
happening.
be on
Should be
stage.
happening.
Lauren
But
is a great
you're-
performer. Lauren would be great at improv. because Lauren can think fast on his feet.
He's been forced to.
He's been forced
Too many
to.
times.
You know what I'm saying?
It's close to the ground. Nigga.
Too many fucking times, nigga.
But nah, man.
That wasn't a bad case for the ship though, because I mean, you never know what's gonna happen in the show.
Lauren,
that was a good case.
Lauren, AJ is a
That was
hater.
off the top of my head.
No, but
I didn't like it.
there's
Nigga, I said
both
that
of y'all
in the
making
beginning.
good points though. Both of y'all are making good points. Both sides, I would say.
Nigga got a set that don't even talk about anime. This
He
shit
can incorporate
crazy.
it different better, but he does have a fan base that likes
Nothing
that
about
shit.
this shit is anime, but we got a whole set dedicated to it. That's just crazy.
All right, but we have to move on.
Okay, and I don't know if he shot at the swamp, but if you go to the timestamp, it was 39 something in the notes. It sounded fishy.
Swampy.
39:25.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, is he saying something? Because he had responded to something the swamp had said. Because he had dropped a video saying how bad episode 1 was. So just play it.
Who?
I seen them hating on you. What you gonna
Pause.
do better?
Go back 30 seconds.
30.
Yeah.
They're too comfortable for this to be improv.
What's your name? Where you from?
That's crazy.
What's good, Flip? This show from San Antonio.
What's up, baby? How you?
Go Spurs.
Yo, I just wanted to say shout out to Sammy, bro. Sammy, I've been watching you since the Howard Stern days, King of All Black.
Oh, I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate
You got a
What's
question?
up, bro? Hey.
Wait till
Yo, so what you think you're gonna do better from the first episode? I see hating on you.
Who?
Nigga, you said I think.
I seen them hating on you. What you gonna do better?
Mark this area.
What do you mean hating? I don't understand.
On your first episode.
Oh,
Daniel was hating
okay.
on you.
I mean, but listen. I would have to be a fool to sit here and answer and say what I'm gonna do better. You just gotta pay attention and see, homie. How you feel about the
Well, I
migrants?
think. Oh, nah, they need to get up out of here, yo.
All right, thank you. Salute.
And pause. So he said that.
That was a beautiful response.
He said that 3 times before I got it. It was like, what do you think about the migrants? I was like, he's just like,
That was a great response, honestly. Not feed in, transition out.
how do you feel about the migrants?
Yeah, that was clean.
He's kinda
You would
dissing-
be a fool to respond.
I'm not about to entertain this shit.
Yeah, this goofy ass nigga.
But yeah, nah, I think it might have been one other moment like this, but this was probably the better one.
Yeah, fuck that swamp nigga. Let's move over to the next segment.